What's going on, CDL fans? Today, we're going to be reacting to my predictions for the 2024 season that I posted 7 months ago on, let me see if I can show the date, November 28th of last year. As you can see, I talk about champs, MVP, major winners, and more. But we're going to go through this video and see how close I was on my predictions. These are my 2024 CDL predictions. We're going to go through everything. I do hope I got some of these right. I think I remember some of them. I know I at least got one right, but I won't spoil it and we'll keep it going. One of the most important ones, and that is most valuable player. And all right, MVP. I picked Scrap. Oh, dude, no shot, bro. Hey, I was close, man. I was close. Scrap was probably runner-up, right? If I had to guess, at least top 3. He was my MVP vote, so I was close on Scrap. But hey, shout out to Simp. The guy earned it. So 0 for 1 right now. We are 0 for 1. In my opinion, and the opinion of many, he was the 3rd best player last year. Coming off this really hot season, he's also looked at as the best player on a really good Toronto Ultra team. And I can't wait to do my predictions for this next season as well. It's gonna be really fun. He plays with 3 guys. It's gonna be really fun. I love doing predictions. It's like my favorite part of being a fan of things. So we'll see what 2025 predictions are gonna look like. But we're 0 for 1 to start 2024. And that is rookie of the year. Rookie of the year. This is the one I think I got right. This is the one I think I got right. Booza, Linz, Gwyn, Snoopy, and even more than that. But for me, I'm going to be picking Gwyn as my all right. So we're 1 for 2 now. I got Gwyn right. I go on to explain it so we can listen to that, but really good. This was just a shot in the dark because I really didn't know much about any of these rookies. I literally just picked one of those 4 guys I put on screen. From the scrim screenshots and the videos I've seen on Twitter, he looks like he's playing really well. And he also was a great player in Challengers last year, being one of the 4 players to win that as well. He did win Challengers champs last year, so I did at least have that knowledge going into it, which definitely was helpful. I think what also really helps him with this, and this actually goes off of what I said about Scrap for MVP, I think he's playing on a really good team to be set up for success to win this award. Not only is he playing with a really good veteran like Clayster, who I think shout out Clay from, but he also really isn't a star on that team, right? There isn't one guy you look at that you definitely know is going to be like the Hydras of the world, like the Scraps of the world, who are going to put up the big stats. So I think this gives Gwyn a really big opportunity to be that guy on his team. And obviously, if you want to win Rookie of the Year, you probably either need to put up really good stats or your team needs to be really good. Yeah. And with the way the top 4 currently looks, I do think he's in a good position to put up good stats and also have his team be a contender for, you know, top 6. And I think that sets him up. I mean, they didn't really contend for top 6. I guess they got 1 or 2 top 6s on land this year, but all right, 1 for 2. 1 for 2, man. I'll take it to start. Let's move on into the most improved player. Most improved player. Bouncing off of what I said for Gwyn, I picked his teammate Clayster. Oh man. Okay. This definitely didn't hit, right? If the league was on LAN all season, this would have been a good shout, because I mean, we saw like Breaking Point posted Clay was insane on LAN this year, but definitely my MIP pick was not correct. Now for a quick one, what team do I think is going to be the #1 seed heading into? All right, #1 seed. I think I'm going to get this one right. I picked Atlanta FaZe. I mean, FaZe has been the #1 seed every year this year. So all right, we're 2 for 4. We're shooting 50% right now, although this one's pretty easy because FaZe is always 1 seed. Changes. I think this FaZe team might be a nice blurry picture. What the fuck? And I think, you know, they look incredible in scrims. They're probably gonna get #1 seed again. Now let's talk about major winners. Major winners. I don't remember what I picked for this one, so and let's see. All 4 top 4 teams won, so let's see how good I did. By who's gonna win each major? But there are 4 majors this year, and I do think we are gonna have 4 different winners for each major. Now, I do think the top 4 are all gonna win one. I think. Hey, yo, I'm kind of cooking in this prediction video. That's not bad, bro. For me to predict this 7 months ago back in, or even 8 months ago back in November, I'm 3 for 5 now. FaZe, Ultra, and NYSL all do get. Let's go, man. I'm actually cooking. I think to win a major. That's good. 2 categories left. What we're gonna do now is my on the rise players. On the rise. That weren't really looked at as top players last year, but I think are going to be looked at as those top 15, maybe even top 10 guys for this coming season. Okay, so these are my shot in the dark picks where I'm just trying to see, like, I think this guy's going to be really good this year, someone you might not expect. So, hey, let's see how good I do here. I think I give like 3 of them if I remember properly. So let's see how good I do. Kind of like my long shot type of award. Yeah, this is my long shot. I'm likely not going to get it correct. But starting it off, my #1 player, or my first player for this award is Ghosty. Yo, I'm cooking, chat. I'm fucking cooking. That's actually an insane pull. Ghosty was, I think, undoubtedly the best player outside the top 4 teams, right? and he was my #1 on the rise player. Yo, I'm cooking. Holy shit. Hold on. Hold on. Lock in.
Can win this award. I think all of them are looked at as underdogs coming into this year. None of them really having an exceptional year. Ghosty probably had the best year last year in Modern Warfare 2 out of these guys. But I think individually, he's going to play really, really good this year.
Yeah, I'm cooking.
High upside. LA Thieves look really good in scrims. And Ghosty actually seems like, from what I'm seeing in scrims so far, he's playing a slightly different role where he's not like the Hill kitten anymore. It looks like I'm seeing a lot of Cammy and Joe Deceives in the Hill.
There you go.
Ghosty seems to be doing
Hey, dude, I was doing my research preseason. I was doing my research because Dan really wasn't. He definitely, I think he probably had the most Hill time on our team this year, but he definitely was not soaking like he was last year or last year, 2023 on OPTIC. So
slaying.
I did my research, bro, and I pulled this out. I pulled this out. Here we go.
Kills. My second on the rise player is going to be Vivid. Last year.
Vivid. Okay. This one probably a miss, right? I mean, Vivid did get him getting dropped by Rocker this year. I don't think he should have been dropped. I thought Vivid was good enough to stay, but unfortunately, you know, you can't hit them all, right? You can't hit them all.
From the bus. Not least, my third player for on the rise is going to be Attach.
Okay, dude, I cooked, chat. I absolutely cooked. The Ghosty and Attach pull is actually pretty crazy. I mean, easily the best 2 ARs, if not the 2 best players outside the top 4 teams this year.
Big bounce back year this season.
Wow.
I think this Vegas Legion team actually looks really good. If you watch my power ranking video that I did last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, the Legion team ended up not being that good, but I was right on Attach.
Is the #6 power ranked team in my personal
I was
opinion.
right on Attach.
I think Attach is going to be good, and with the way ARs look blessed this season, with how good ARs are and how
the ARs were blessed,
I think Attach is poised for a good season. He ended with a 1.01 overall last year, so just above a 1 KD. And I think this year he's going to be even better. And last but not least, the final award is, of course,
Champs winner.
I think is going to win COD Champs.
Who did I pick for Champs? I think I remember who I picked.
Right. I think you could pick any of these top 4 teams: OPTIC, FAZE, NYSL, or Ultra. Part of me really wants to pick Ultra because I think Scrap is going to have an incredible year. I think Envoy was a great pickup for this team. In my heart and in my brain, I don't think I can pick anyone else than Atlanta FaZe.
All right. Yeah, I ended up picking FaZe. I guess, like, I mean, they went out top 6, so I couldn't have been more wrong,
earlier,
but I cooked with some of the rest of the picks, so I'll take it, bro. I shot pretty well in this predictions video.
Off of, oh, well, OPTIC is 10-1 or whatever their record is against them in head-to-head in the last couple years. Yes, OPTIC is very good against FaZe in the last couple of years. Pred and Kenny are both players who can play really good against FaZe, and obviously they're on OPTIC
Yeah, and somehow OPTIC was worse against FaZe this year.
Which team is going to win champs or which team's going to win events?
Apparently, it did low-key correlate here, though, because OPTIC did win champs, although FaZe was better than them in the head-to-head this season.
FaZe that wins champs, although I think it
Look at that edit, bro. Look at the way I threw Draw's flexing screenshot over top.
Top 4 or outside the on-paper top 4, come in and steal a major, steal a champs victory. But yeah, that is my CDL 2024 predictions. Like I said earlier.
All right, chat, listen. Yo, I kind of cooked, man. I'm not going to lie. I kind of cooked, right? I mean, I got like half of that right, pretty much, I would say. And low-key might have been slightly more than half because I got 2 out of 3 of those long shot ones, those on-the-rise players, right? But hey, definitely make sure you sub to the channel for more CL content. We're on the road to 5K. I appreciate the support this season. It's been absolutely insane. I'm going to be doing more streams, more content. The podcast is still going to be going throughout the offseason. We'll watch part of the World Cup. It's still going to be a great offseason. I'll try to keep you guys entertained, keep myself entertained as well. But seriously, I appreciate the support. I'll definitely do another predictions video for next season later on in the year, like 4 or 5 months from now. But I appreciate you guys, and I hope you all have a good day.